a high point. We're going to label our point XY on the graph, where the graph changes from increasing to decreasing. You can see here the maximum. I'm changing, the graph goes up from left to right, changes at the maximum. The maximum is this point. The point, let's go ahead and label it, the point 2, 3. That's my maximum. It's changing from increasing to decreasing. The minimum is a low point, XY on the graph, where the graph changes from decreasing to increasing, okay? So here I have decreasing to increasing. Here is my minimum. Now it does continue decreasing, but because I have no other change, this is not a minimum and this is not a maximum, okay? You have to have that change. These are my only two maximum and minimums. So let's take a look at a few examples. So here, again, I'm going to use my same colors. Increasing was blue. So here I'm increasing and I'm changing then to decreasing, okay? So that point where they change from increasing to decreasing, that would be my maximum, okay? So my maximum here is going to be this point. That's the point -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now it does decrease, but I never see here a change back to increasing. So for minimum, there actually is none. Okay, there can be no maximum or no minimum depending on what the graph looks like. Let's take a look at another example. So in this one, I have increasing. I change here to decreasing, and then I come back up to increasing. Okay, so I'm looking for those change points. So I see one here, blue to yellow. There's a point right there, another change point here. So the maximum is going to be the high point. So that one's going to be at the point. There's 0. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. -4. And then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So the maximum there is -4, 4. I have a low point here. My minimum is going to be at the point -1, 0, since it's on my x-axis. When you're sitting on the x-axis, your y is going to be 0. Again, I don't have a maximum or a minimum at the edges here because there's no change. This one's from increasing to decreasing, from decreasing to increasing. Let's look at two more examples before you practice on your own. So again, here I'm actually going to start this one with decreasing, going down from left to right, changing to increasing, and then back to decreasing, okay? And then my change points I have right there, my changing from colors. So here, my maximum, a high point, is going to be here. It's the higher point. 1, 2, so +2, and then up 3. And then my minimum is going to be down here. And that x value is 0. We're sitting on the y-axis. Now I'm going to go down 2. So my minimum is the point 0, 2. You're always going to write your max and min as the point x, comma, y. Okay. Let's take a look at one more example. We start this one decreasing. I'm going to highlight both my decreasings at the same time. It's helpful to highlight if you like this. If you can't highlight, just make sure you're looking for those sections. You're looking for the change points. Decreasing, changing to increasing, changing to decreasing, changing to increasing. So maximum is going to be the higher point, increasing to decreasing. Okay, so that is going to be at the point 0, 2. Again, I'm sitting right on that y-axis, so I start like this one. My x is 0. Okay, now minimum, I actually have 2 of them here. I'm always going to go from left to right here, so this one is the point -1, -2, -3. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -7. And my other point, 1, 2, 3, positive 3 down, 1, 2, 3, negative 3 since I went down. So maximum and minimums should always be an ordered pair, x, y. You're looking at the exact point where it changes from maximum increasing to decreasing, and from minimum decreasing to increasing. Those are your points. You can have more than one, and like we saw here, you can also have none. So be on the lookout for that situation. All right, go ahead and practice some on your own.